EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Denver Broncos. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. 26-yard line.
Why is it 7 quarters again?
Now the central floor thrown out to J.J. Harvey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. You look at this Buffalo defense. They played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
To throw is Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Get it! Bombers. Ready? Joe. Away.
Here's Nix. And it is caught. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Broncos at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Open man, and again it's Sutton. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Middle.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Captain. Hold on a sec. Ready? Bombers.
Nix to throw again. That's taken in by Franklin. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Now it's Nix. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
But it's 4th down.
Away. Hey, motion. Captain. Away. Bombers. Joe. Kill. Away. Captain.
They're going. It's Nix. Another catch there for Waddle. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jalen Waddle, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Broncos 7, Bills nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A huge play there for Denver. 53 yards.
At the 27-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
At the 21-yard line.
Bombers. Chill.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
Gain of 6.
Under a minute to go. Clock running at a back and forth first quarter of play.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready? Captain.
Here's Nix once more. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I read that shit like a
That was
book.
a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Now a 2nd and 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Bombers. Chill.
Throwing Nix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Ready? Captain.
Nix to the air. First throw caught at about the 5. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
7-7, our score after 1. Again, he'll drop the throw. Touchdown! A great effort there. his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. What's good on the extra point? And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Brandon Jones. He's the culprit. Causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. And this will be taken at the 13. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. Right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
14 yards that time for number 14.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Bombers. Chill.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
Ready. Away. Captain. Away.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
A gain of
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
So, do I like running, man?
1st and 10 at the 36-yard
Yeah.
line.
Bombers. Chill.
Back to throw again. He finds his man complete. It's Franklin.
Complete to Troy Franklin. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 35.
From the 35, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Ready. Away. Captain. Away. Bombers. Chill.
They'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
Away. Ready. Captain. Away. Kill. Bombers.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. And Tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And the Bills first down.
Nigga, you suck.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter.
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about the nigga in the chat.
Now Allen. Incomplete.
Why is he dropping those?
A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
We can play anytime, Brody.
2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line. Up the middle, it's Cook. And room there to work it inside the 25. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Allen. Right back to Bell, and it's caught once again. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, they'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Hold on, set. Ready.
To throw is Nix. And an incomplete pass. That'll They'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Captain. Bombers. Ole. Joe. Captain. Bombers.
Here's Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know? The mental focus.
Yeah, that's
got to stay with it.
That's true. On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. And he couldn't get it to check off. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time it up to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. Allen going to run with it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Allen going to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To the air, Allen. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on third and long. Off play action. Allen going to run with it. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
To throw, here's Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Joe. Hey, motion. Kill.
Now it's Nix. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half for Allen. Throw complete to Bell. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Should have just failed. Caught the
Time for a
timeout.
break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the fourth quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And in the second half of a tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Allen from the gun on third down. He's looking deep for Bell. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bills have broken the tie.
Kick is good.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. One of the best plays you got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score. I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Second and 9 now. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop.
Nah, you made me drop some bullshit like that earlier, so you gotta respect that.
He's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Captain, 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 captain.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be fourth down.
Middle, middle, middle. Hold on, son. Olay, olay, ready. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay. Joe, Joe, Joe.
They're going. It's Nix. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
51 yards, the gain on the play. That's good for a Broncos first down. First and goal.
Harvey now on first and 10. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Injuries in this?
Then
it had to be DeMar Hamlin. That's crazy.
On first and goal.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal?
Hold on, son. Ready.
They'll try again. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. R.J. Harvey, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yo, this game, got to give me some type of pass interference for those. Nigga, you literally stopped me from getting the ball. Like, you stopped my whole route. Like, you, bro, you didn't, so you didn't stop the whole route?
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I tell you what,
It's a free-flowing gang. I'll put that bitch right there in front of you.
You get that punt team getting loose on the sideline. So that puts added importance on this play. You certainly don't want to see them on the field. And after a couple of good completions, 3rd time's the charm as they get the hook up here and pick up the first down.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage moves from 137-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
3rd down and 2.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. A rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
I pressed the wrong button.
What a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this 3rd quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got to move him downfield. But
No push.
he just shouldn't have
Nigga
thrown
jump.
the football. And ultimately, could
Nigga
wind up
super
costing him
jump.
the ball game.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. In motion, there goes Bell. To throw, it's Allen. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 5. Allen now looks to throw. Picked off by Pat Surtain. There he goes left side. Down the left sideline.
And he's just outrunning everybody. Oh. Him and Riley Moss both outran my whole fucking offense. That shit is fucking crazy.
Trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick six.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost him.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
He is a running back.
Offense ready to go for their next drive. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game. With time on the clock. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Allen. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times.
Let me find out I can't move the ball no more, bro. That shit piss me off.
Facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
And these niggas are slow. I know that's my I know I play snap there. I know. I fixed that. Look how that shit. What is that?
Big yardage there to keep the drive alive.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Allen to throw once more. throws this
Nah, I got scared. I seen Nick coming. I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to scramble to the outside. I thought he had me.
Hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the
Bullshit.
flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
So the pitch and catch good for 11, and that's going to make it 4th down. Now Allen, got to have this one. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Bills 1st down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Now Allen. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. Oh, and a gain of 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He's able to get it to Coleman. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throw left side complete. That's Coleman.
I get this. Zay, can I get this?
Keon Coleman from 3 yards out. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find someone to get...
It's not on top when you just hit fucking triangle, bro. I thought you was going to play that shit, bro. You just hit triangle.
Everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the 1st downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Hey, Sean, go get him! Go get him! Go get him! Olay, olay, olay! Olay, olay, olay!
Nix to the air. This will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
79 Broncos! Buffalo 18! 18 Raptors! 18 Raptors! Go!
The backup Stidham, his first throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
You fucking pick, nigga.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Nah, hell no, hell no, hell no.
Back in this football game. A tone setter on defense. They pick off the first pass. I had to look down.
Let me go
but
get
no
that shit.
interceptions last week, so they made up for lost time.
Let me go
Did
fucking
they ever?
get that.
And when you
Let me
pick
go
off the
get that. I
first
need to
pass
do
of the
that.
game,
You talk about a tone setter. Now your whole entire defense is thinking, okay,
Oh, I threw that shit again.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Pat Surtain. Down the left sideline. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Fucking butt, bro.
He's
Why
doing
not
there
keep
preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
I got the stop I needed. Give the shit back to you.
1st and goal,
Jackass.
6 points here would go a long way.
I got the stop I needed. I threw that shit back to you like a jackass.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here's Stidham. That'll be complete to Harvey. Nice job there after the setback, 11 yards, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Yo, fuck it. Oh, I thought I had it. Oh, my God. I thought I had it.
From a yard out. And the Broncos are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
GG's.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, he got injured on that play. That
Chance now
shit was
to put
crazy.
this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Yeah, he got injured on that play.
To throw is Stidham. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Broncos have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And he is going to have the Bills first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Allen going to run with it. That is into the hands of Coleman downfield.
Gotta commit.
And they're able to
What
work
you want?
to the 25 before it's all said and done. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now Allen again. Caught here by Bell. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Yeah.
Allen going to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. Stidham's going to set up to throw this. And now this is intercepted.
This game.
And the Bills come up with a late turnover, but it will probably
GG's though, bro.
Statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Denver, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. And for Charles Davis,
I can't believe I lost that shit, man. Kyrie, I knew that was you, man. How the fuck is niggas finding that shit?